right, begin.
What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. I hope each and every one of you are doing well today, and most importantly, I hope that you're happy and healthy. Now, before we get started, I want to ask you guys a favor. If you don't mind, go ahead and punch that like button for me. Also smash that share button so we can get this channel recognized. If you're on Instagram, go ahead and give me a follow there as well at NCToughTV so that we can stay connected. Now, with all of that said, let's go ahead and get down to business. So let's talk about Mase and Diddy. So I did a video, guys, a couple of days ago talking about the situation. So Mase has come out with a diss track aimed towards Diddy. Now, in my estimation, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think Mase is a dope rapper, but this wasn't his best work, just keeping it all the way real. But at the same time, he had something to get off his chest. Now, Mase has been at odds with Diddy for quite some time, but it really came to its boiling point when Diddy refused to let Mase buy his publishing back. So Diddy went on the stage at the Grammys talking about how the Grammys treat artists and things of that nature, and now it's time to take a stand for the artist. And all of a sudden Diddy became an advocate for the artist, and like I said in my previous video, you know, after the fact that he's been robbing artists ever since he's been in the game. And so Mase said, hey, oh man, maybe it's a new day, so if Diddy has a change of mind and heart, maybe he'll let me buy my publishing back. Man, fool, what you think this is basically how Diddy responded to Mase, because he told Mase, listen, there are other people that don't have the same hue as you that will offer me more than $2 million for your publishing. And if you can't match what they're offering, guess who's going to get the publishing? The individual who offers me more. So Diddy shut that door in Mase's face, and Mase is furious with Diddy's fake and phony approach at the Grammys, and then to only be told, no, you can't buy the publishing back, you know, a few days later. So basically Mase was asked, why is he going at Diddy so hard? And this is what Mase had to say.
When I see the hurt and the pains of other people on Bad Boy, that motivates me to say something, so I don't be deemed as a person who just made a bunch of money and turned a blind eye. I'm not going to be like the rest of the people around Puff that don't tell him he's wrong. I'm not going to be like the yes men around him that see him ruining people's lives and never tell him he's wrong. More people on here will tell me I'm wrong, but won't say anything to him. They'll judge my beliefs, they'll judge my Christianity, and they'll say nothing to Puff. They'll say nothing about it's a concert for Biggie and Biggie's own daughter couldn't get in. They'll say nothing about that. But all of his friends got 50 and 60 tickets. We're done with your games.
Well,
Now, do I think it's a great thing that Mase is speaking up for the former artists that were on the Bad Boy label that got duped out of money and things of that nature? And we just recently had Freddie P from Making the Band to come out saying that because of his relationship with Diddy, he don't even want to live life no more. Yeah, I think it's a great thing, but I do have to pose this question. If Diddy would have allowed Mase to buy his publishing back, would we have heard anything from Mase?
absolutely.
In the case of 10-month-old royalty, Daryl, you are not.
Now, in other news, the Maury show is coming to an end after being on television for more than 30 seasons. We all know that Maury became famous for doing his DNA reveals, which often concluded with his famous punchline, "You are not the father." So listen, that was a hell of a run to be on television for 30 years. Man, his show started back in 1991, if I'm not mistaken, and in May of 2016, he hit his 3,000th episode. Now, let me say this about the Maury show. You know, back in the days, I used to love the show, right? I thought it was entertaining and I thought it was funny. Now, that was me being immature because, you know, the people that were on the show that were experiencing the pain that they were going through by not knowing who the father was and things of that nature, it wasn't funny for them, but for us watching it, it was pure entertainment. And so as I got older and I started to mature, I started to realize that Maury was exploiting people within our community. And if I'm keeping it all the way 100, the only reason why his show survived for 30 years is because we love the drama, right? And we supported the show. But drop down in the comments and let me know, do you share those same sentiments that I'm talking about? how I felt about the Maury show over time and maturing and things of that nature. Because like I said, back in the days, I used to love the show, but then I stopped watching it because I realized what Maury was doing. Now on to the case that hardly anyone is talking about, and that's the Brittney Griner case. So Brittney was seen leaving a Russian court the other day, and it was great to see her in the physical form. Now, what's not great and extremely unpleasant, you know, me just being a spectator, just imagine how Brittney Griner feels being locked up in a Russian jail, right? Is the fact that she appeared in court, she pled not guilty, right? But they're still keeping her locked up for another 2 months before she makes her second appearance in a Russian court. And so this is just crazy to me. It's insane. Now, a lot of people are saying that Brittney committed a crime and it is what it is. She should have known better. And I do second that emotion. But at the same time, we have to take into consideration that there are US officials that are saying that Russia has a history of planting things on people and lying about it. And so it's not above the realm of possibility that Brittney was traveling clean and those vape cartridges were actually planted in her bag somehow, some way. Now, US officials are demanding that Russia grant them access to see Brittney Griner, right? They want to see her themselves. They want to see her in the physical form. And so Russia has yet to grant that access. And I wonder why. Right? We all know that there's a political war that's going on. And the fact that Brittney Griner is caught up in Russia, of course, she can be used as a political pawn. Now, let me implement this before I forget. Now, this past Thursday, when Brittney appeared in court, they asked the judge to place Brittney on house arrest, and the judge declined that as well. Now, for the record, Brittney did plead not guilty to all of her charges. And so you have to think there's a reason why they won't let Brittney speak to her family. They won't even let her speak to her wife and things like that. And so there's another funny thing that comes into play here because, you know, Putin is very homophobic, if you guys don't know. And so somebody posted this on Twitter, and I'm going to read this. It says, Putin has made a show of embracing traditional values. Last year, he signed a constitutional amendment banning gay marriage. In 2013, the country passed a gay propaganda law that banned distributing information on LGBTQ issues and relationships to minors. So after fact checking this information, it did come out to be true. So who's to say that they're not being extremely harsh on Brittney due to the fact that Putin doesn't agree with her lifestyle? Now, just think about this as a possibility that they're punishing Brittney for a crime that she didn't commit and that they're using her for a potential political pawn. And then on top of that, they're also punishing her for the lifestyle that she lives, being married to another woman. And so this is a very unfortunate situation, and I'm not going to stop talking about it. I see people with bigger platforms that avoid this topic at all costs. I don't understand why, because they talk about everything under the sun. I'm going to keep Brittney Griner's name in rotation as long as I can, because guess what? This is a serious matter, and I believe that she should be home back here in the US, you know, chilling with her family. Listen, I don't care about no vape cartridges. I understand that it's a felony or a crime over there. Listen, I really don't care, because everything that Putin is doing right now, you don't have the right to hold Brittney Griner over some vapes. Come on, get the hell out of here with that shit. Kanye West versus Trevor Noah. All right, so this is the thing. Kanye West was supposed to perform at the Grammys this year, but he no longer will be performing due to his erratic behavior online and the fact that he called Trevor Noah a derogatory name. And so basically, Trevor Noah gave his 2 cents in regards to how he feels about the Kanye West and Kim Kardashian situation. Trevor said that he was concerned for Kim and that this behavior should not be tolerated. And I do agree with him. Kanye shouldn't be harassing Kim to the magnitude that he is. Now, listening to what Trevor Noah had to say about the Kanye West situation, he really didn't say anything harsh, but Kanye West decided to respond. And so basically Kanye went onto Instagram and he basically called Trevor Noah the C word, right? And the C word that rhymes with moon. So then after that, Instagram reprimanded Kanye's Instagram account for 24 hours. And so he wasn't able to post or send messages or anything. And so then after that, that's when he was informed that the Grammys pulled the plug on his performance. So this is how I feel about the whole situation, right? So I don't understand. Like, I want you guys to really drop down in the comments and help me understand this, because I never understood this. So why do WP feel offended when someone from our community call another person within our community the C word? You know, we could use the word ninja all day online, and 9 times out of 10, our account won't get reprimanded or anything, right? You won't even receive a warning. But when you refer to someone within our community as being the C word, oh man, you'll get a warning, your account can be suspended and things of that nature. And in Kanye's case, you can have your performance yanked by the Grammy. And so the only reason that I could come up with of why WP feels so offended when a person of our community calls someone within our community the C word is the fact that they don't want you shaming someone that agrees with their ideology. But anyway, the fact that Kanye West referred to Trevor Noah as being the C word got him banned from Instagram for 24 hours and his Grammy performance yanked. And so this is the thing about the whole situation. When you look at Trevor's response to Kanye West when he called him the C word, he's like, "Oh, I'm so hurt to see you like this. Oh, I thought we were better than this. I'm so sorry, it hurts me," and things of that nature. And I'm thinking to myself, everybody's praising Trevor Noah for his commentary on the Kim and Kanye situation. But honestly, I'm looking at Trevor like, man, I see what you're doing. You're pulling that emotional Karen type of BS right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it hurts me that you would think that way about me, Kanye. Come on, man, give me a break. Then the fact that Trevor Noah is hosting the Grammys, you know he had a conversation with the powers that be, and they made the ultimate decision to yank Kanye's Grammy performance. And so this is my thing. Don't give commentary on these celebrities if you're afraid to face them, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't talk about them. If you're afraid to face Kanye, then why would you talk about his situation with Kim? So honestly, I respect what Trevor Noah was saying about the Kim and Kanye situation when it comes to harassment, but I don't respect how he played the whole emotional Karen card and ended up getting Kanye's performance yanked. Now, granted, Kanye didn't have to post what he posted in regards to Trevor, you know what I'm saying? So Kanye really brought it on himself. But I just don't like the way Trevor played it. It just made me feel some type of way. You know, it reminded me of that emotional Karen, you know, type of persona, you know what I'm saying, that we see on a day-to-day basis. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go right here and let y'all have that in the comments. Drop down and let me know what you think about all of these situations I talked about today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.